I'm Italian-American and I live in New York, and one of my passions, stand-up comedy is my job, but one of my passions before the dark times was to go from city to city around this great country and tell people in these different cities that they have terrible pizza. It's awesome, guys, and it weirdly hurts people's feelings. And I can work it into any conversation. I was in Baltimore, I'm coming down in an elevator, I'm talking to this woman, she goes, "Oh, you live in New York City? How did you enjoy our aquarium?" I'm like, "Lady, I don't know anything about your aquarium, but your pizza is terrible." She goes, "What's wrong with it?" And that gives you a pathway to insult their entire town. I'm like, "First of all, miss, in order to have good pizza, you need good water. You guys don't have it. And maybe you're using all of your good water in your aquarium, but you're not using it in your pizza because it sucks. Your toppings are bad." Do you have any Italians in this town who could make a pizza? Anyone who could read a recipe? Do you have anyone in this town who could read? Do you guys have schools? It's a new thing sweeping the country called schools. Then I'll compare the town negatively to another town close by. I'll go, "Look, I was just in Cleveland. That's not great pizza, but it's not this dog crap." It's pretty fun, guys. You guys are a great crowd because you're getting my jokes, you know? A lot of people don't get my jokes. Not a lot, some. You know, some crowds don't get it. And if there's a joke in everyday life, I'll make it. You know, I'll pull a trigger on it, which is another gun reference for you guys. And I know you're like, is he gonna talk about guns again soon? You know who does not appreciate my unique sense of humor? Chinese customs. Because I went to China before the dark times. And they were like, "Why are you coming to China?" And I was like, "To feel tall?" No, I ended up in a work camp for quite some time. I dropped my phone in the toilet in China, and that's actually the best place to drop your phone in the toilet, you know, because of all the rice. But I wouldn't put it in white rice, I put it in brown rice because of my commitment to diversity. Diversity, guys, that's the name of the game in show business now. My manager calls me up. He's like, "Mike, is there anything in your background that could give us some much needed diversity?" I go, "Well, I'm 100% Italian. Does that help?" He goes, "Actually, that hurts us a lot. So if you could not mention that again, that would be a big help." Then he's like, "What about what's going on inside of you? Is there any diversity there?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "With your feelings. Like sometimes do you feel like a woman that is trapped inside of a man's body? Because that's a story we could tell." I'm like, "No, that's not really happening. But I was born C-section. So I was a man who was trapped inside of a woman's body. I don't know if that counts. I don't know if that makes... Am I a hero? Am I a hero?" Anyway, I got my phone working in China again. And my Chinese tour guide was like, "Mike, how are you enjoying China?" I'm like, "It's pretty good, but your pizza is terrible." And I was like, "You know who has a pretty good slice? Korea. It's not great, but it's not this dog crap."